lovelies, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been again very long that I posted a YouTube video, but what I did recently is that I really wanted to engage with you and not make this a completely makeup related video on my Instagram. If you don't follow me already, it's @makeup by Rhea Patel. I asked you guys to ask me any question related to life, makeup, skincare, whatever you wanted to ask me. So thank you everyone who asked me a question. I have written them down in my notes here just because I'm filming on my phone and I thought it'll be easier that way. So let's begin. Okay, so the first question is, who inspired you to start your journey as a makeup artist? Thank you so much for asking me this. Now, I don't consider myself a professional MUA because I obviously need to study for that, need to get certified for that, but I am a freelance makeup artist. Again, I never really planned to become one. I started my makeup journey in 2013, if I have to say. It was my first year of uni and it was back in Australia. During that year, I just started getting into YouTube videos, watching YouTube video tutorials on makeup from Desi Perkins and Luster Lux back then, now Katie. I still love watching them so much. I think watching their videos made a huge difference to how I perceived makeup to be. Next question, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Wow, this is a very interesting question because I don't really plan that ahead. I do have an idea of what I want to do and what I want to be. Sometimes things don't go to plan. I just think that I'm gonna be moving out of my hometown, definitely pursuing something related to landscape architecture, and I'll still be doing makeup. I know that for sure. It's never really gonna go away from my life, so I love to have two different things that I can do all the time. In 5 years, definitely moving out of my country and going to some place where I can find more opportunities, my work, and both my passion of makeup. The next question is, best skincare tip you received except hydration. I love how you said except hydration. Skincare and makeup is both about testing and trying what works for you. For example, products that work on my skin might not work for your skin. The fact that you said hydration, that is so important. So the tip I can give you over here is really letting your products and your skincare sit on your face before you apply makeup straight away. I just think that products that have high concentration of something really need to be worked in the skin, need to have time to settle. What I do normally is that I keep my skincare for 15 minutes. I work on my brows, I work on my hair or something like that, and then start doing my makeup. So the other question was, can you recommend some beginners eyeshadow palettes? Now, this question comes to me a lot. Let me grab some. So I have about 2 palettes that I can really show you. Excuse the state, but this is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is how it looks like. It has all the shades that you need for a beginner's eye makeup. So it has a black, which is completely and utterly important in every eyeshadow palette. I did not usually tend to buy eyeshadow palettes which do not have a nice matte black. Then it has a warm range of browns and brown tones. Really neutral palette, hence the name Soft Glam. It's not a drugstore palette, but it is worth investing this in. As you can see, I've already hit pan on 2 of my favorite shades, Burnt Orange and Cypress Umber. If you're a beginner and whenever you're buying a palette, make sure you have a couple of mattes, a couple of shimmers like over here, a really nice cream. Definitely don't want to buy something which is white unless your skin color is different from mine, and it has to have a black color. So yeah, that's my recommendation on this palette. Another cheap and affordable drugstore palette is this Revolution Makeup Forever Flawless in Fire. I recently got this. I'm actually very hesitant on buying eyeshadows from drugstore range, but this really surprises me. What I like about this palette is, again, it has a black, it has a few shimmers, it has a few mattes, and it's kind of colorful as well. So if you want a more colorful palette, it's great to invest in it. I really enjoy this palette. The color payoff is amazing, and I never really thought I'd say this about a drugstore palette, but it is becoming one of my favorites. So this is a cheaper alternative to a drugstore beginner's eyeshadow palette. We have another question saying, how are you? Guys, you are so kind. I am well. I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you guys are well too. The times are really hard. There's a lot of things happening around the world, and I am so grateful to have this platform of YouTube and Instagram both to talk about my feelings, mental health, physical health, beauty industry, what's happening in the world, everything pretty much. And I just think it is great how people can relate to you even if it's on screen, but they support you no matter what. So thank you so much for asking me how you are. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I've been filming a lot this month. It's a very festive month for me. We have Navratri going on, there's Halloween happening, so a lot of different looks going on. So the next question is, what are your favorite products at the moment? Now guys, I'm gonna be doing a whole new video on new makeup products, new skincare, but let me just show you my favorite bits recently. Let's start off with this. Now this is Paulas Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant with Salicylic Acid. It is for all skin types. What it does is it unclogs pores and shrinks the enlarged pores. It smooths and evens skin tones. Very lightweight, so it absorbs quickly. I have been using this for less than a week, and guys, my skin has never felt more even and smooth. So what I do is I use it during the day right after I hop out of the shower. I have cleansed my face thoroughly. I put this on a cotton pad and gently exfoliate it. Because it's an exfoliating toner, you want to be super gentle with it. It is fragrance free and has never been animal tested. It's my first time trying Paula's Choice. I always follow it with sunscreen as well because it's recommended over here. The other product is my Fenty Matchstix. Now I used to have the color truffle in it, but this one is to die for. This is the cream bronzer, if you've heard about them, but this is such a nice neutral shade for a quick bronze on the go. So it's in the shade Mocha. Another product that I've been loving recently is this Tower 8 Beauty Magic Hour Luminous Color Cheek in Beach Please. It's cruelty free and vegan. This super amazing peachy blush. You can use it as a topper for your cheeks, and it is such a lovely color. I've been loving the formula. The last one is this eyeshadow palette. It is from Mercier. Now I've had this while, it's just sitting because these are not the colors that I go for, but because we have Halloween coming up and I really need those intense colors. 3 top shades which are almost like a clay texture. I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys. I was shocked at the amount of pigmentation. Look at the quality. Super pigmented, and they glide on so easily. It is the Editorial Eyes Intense Clays Palette Pro by Laura Mercier. Those are my top favorite products currently that I've been using. So the next question is, favorite thing to do in Melbourne? Now, for those of you who don't know, I used to live in Melbourne for 5 years because I was obviously studying there. I had the best time over there. But my favorite thing to do in Melbourne is probably the most difficult question. So thank you. You know who you are. Favorite thing to do in Melbourne is to go out for a big brunch. I love the brunch culture there. I have gone for a breakfast at 7 a.m. I have gone for a breakfast at 9. I've gone for a breakfast at 12 and 3. The brunch culture is amazing. Everyone I know over there is a foodie. I miss my friends and my family the most, and the gorgeous city of Melbourne. Someone has said that I love your videos. The level of sass you have is amazing. Thank you so much for saying that. I love videos on Instagram, like even reels or IGTVs, where I can portray a bit of my personality. The next question is, what's a turn off for you in a date? Okay, get ready guys. No, I'm just kidding. I get turned off by bad smelling breath. Another realistic turnoff is that you don't have manners. I just appreciate a guy with manners. Okay. A little bit of respect goes a long way, so why not? Another turnoff I can think about right now is that if you don't make me laugh, boy. Because sometimes I can be shy. I need a little bit of banter. I need a little bit of laughter going on here and there. So if you can't make me laugh, that's a turnoff. We're almost to the end. For the favorite makeup hack, I have heaps. Let me just tell you a few favorite makeup hacks I have. So I think for eyes is priming your eyes and not setting them, because you essentially set them with eyeshadows, if you know what I mean. So what I like to do is prime my eyes with a thick concealer or an eye base, and then make sure there's no creases, and then I put my eyeshadow on it. I pat it down first rather than blend it first. If you start blending your eyeshadow first, it's not going to give you that color payoff that you want. I have another hack for eyelashes. So if you're applying false eyelashes, always make sure to let them dry for at least a minute or two before you stick them on. When you glue them on, don't stick it right away. Let them sit on a surface for more than 1 minute, and trust me, they'll stick much better. Another hack on base makeup in general is that less is more. You can always build your foundation, you can always build on your concealer, but you can't take it off so easily. Remember to work in small amounts and you can build it up if it's a buildable coverage. Yeah, that's about it. That is the end of our question round. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for everyone who's asked me a question. I really appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please leave a lovely little comment in the comment section below. And if you really want to see more in-depth makeup tutorials, get to know me, get ready with me, etc, etc, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a nice day and see you next time.